Hello there, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you all are doing well and happy new year in advance. It's not the way I thought we'll be entering the new year. I thought that Chelsea would have given us a bit of a life, but it is what it is. And I want to say sorry for not coming on immediately to give you guys my match reaction for the game against Bournemouth at the Bridge. I was not, I wasn't feeling well at the end of the game. I just wasn't myself. I couldn't. I just needed to cool off so that I don't come on here and have my channel banned as a result of the things that I'll be saying because I was going to be blowing off. I don't even know where to begin with this one because another game at the Bridge, another lead thrown away, another draw where it felt like a win slipped through our fingers. We took the lead eventually, coming from behind and from a long throw. Chelsea do not know how to defend set piece, and that's just a takeaway from the game last night. Chelsea do not know how to defend set piece. I thought Maresca already found a way around it, but it feels like he only found a way around it for just 2 games and then went back to default setting, and that's just basically it. We eventually took the lead, and then like clockworks, our defense unravels again, and Chelsea 2, Bournemouth 2 at home on New Year's. I mean, Chelsea will not be the end of me. I mean, I'm just so crushed already. I'm so crushed. So let's just begin with the facts straight. Bournemouth took the lead early, straight from a long throw and a poor marking. Brooks put them ahead in the 6 minutes, and Bournemouth again scoring from a set piece. And Chelsea responded through Cole Palmer's penalty that he converted from a foul on Esteval. And then Enzo Fernandez gave us the lead with a brilliant finish in the 23rd minute. And at that point, I felt like, whoa, looks like we're going to get a 3 point. I but it felt like it at the same time. It just felt because the first half was so chaotic. It was end to end, and there was no control of the game. Okay, and I felt like playing because we're playing in front of our home crowd had the added advantage. Okay, but Chelsea being Chelsea decided to give up the lead. And that's just basically that's the story of Chelsea. The same thing we had, the same issue we had at Aston Villa, where we got the lead and then eventually we crumbled. To yesterday again, the same thing. And I don't know how long this is going to go on for. I really don't know how long. Achim Pong played the first half, but we saw the. Okay, so I'll give you the lineup. The lineup was Sanchez in goal, Achempong at right back, Fofana and Chaluba at centre back pairing with Malugusto playing from the left back because Cucurella and Hato were not fit for this game. Hopefully, Cucurella will be fit for the Manchester City game. Uh, in midfield, we had Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez, and that reminds me, Caicedo is not going to be available for the game against Manchester City because he got himself a yellow card, which makes him unavailable for the game. Jesus Christ! Just when we need our best players, we this level of indiscipline is costing us a lot. I don't know what Enzo Maresca tells them, but this is not. This is beyond age issue. This is beyond age. This has to do. This is stemming from the lack of indiscipline that the team is having, and it's starting to reflect in all faces and aspect of the team. Caicedo gets himself booked, which means he's unavailable for the game against Manchester City of all games. And then ahead of him, we got Cole Palmer, who played from the 10. On the right, we had Esteval. On the left, we had Garnacho. And up front, we had Liam Delap. I'll come to Liam Delap and towards the end of this video, because I have quite a lot of things to say against about Delap. So that's the lineup, and then the positive build up. We saw some good build ups, attack intent, but then the inability to protect the lead, inability to control the game. It just seems to be the problem. And anyone who comes here to say or tell me that Chelsea have a good squad, or Chelsea do not have a need for experience in this squad, in this team, is an enemy of this club, an enemy of Chelsea Football Club, is having a different agenda for Chelsea. And we've seen this many times already this season. And it's becoming a pattern, no longer a fluke. Okay, in the first half, it was just end to end. I think the first half made me sick. I really struggled to see off the game, to finish watching the game. I had my heart in my mouth. Felt like we should have won, especially in the second half when substitutions were made. Uh, Joao Pedro came on, Reece James came on. When Reece James came on, we had control of the game in the second half. Okay, but then we were unable to break Bournemouth down. Esteval was the life wire. He was one who seemed like everything, that something could happen each time he had the ball. And there was some sort of chemistry between Esteval and Cole Palmer. You could see that anytime um, Cole Palmer was with the ball, he was looking for Esteval. And each time Esteval was with the ball, he was looking for Cole Palmer. So it's good to see the chemistry is building there. So I do not understand why Enzo Fernandez wouldn't want to start Cole Palmer and Esteval together. Because in the first half, or in the second half rather, gave Esteval was Chelsea's outlet to create anything positive. Our game plan is incomplete. We lack consistency in defending transitions. Okay, we are not learning from mistakes. I don't know what we talk about in the dressing room or at the end of every game. Okay, that equalizer from Bournemouth should never have happened. Okay, in front of our own fans, when you have a lead, you have a goal advantage against your opponent, and it seems like this pattern is now going to be our reality. My big question for this is that, with the way Chelsea is playing, are you sure we're going to be able to make Champions League next season? Aston Villa crumbled at the Emirates yesterday, 4 goals to 1. What would have imagined? Arsenal decimated, Arsenal obliterated Aston Villa, and that would have been 3 point less. Instead, it's 1 point less. We would have been able to cut down the point from 10 to 7. They would be in touching distance at least. But then Chelsea fumbled it again. My standout players, I'll just quickly give my standout players, even if I don't even know if it's worth giving special mentions. Cole Palmer, I'm going to give him special mention because of the way he converted the penalty. Enzo Fernandez, because of the way he scored the second goal, and then Esteval was full of energy, created things, and won the penalty. And then Reece James came on in the second half, and his leadership and presence was very important, even if he didn't score tonight. Robert Sanchez was so shaky today, and I don't know. I just want to believe that it's just going to be a one-off thing. Moses Caicedo for the yellow card that has got him out of the game against Manchester City. That's one headache less for Pep Guardiola. And the defensive shape collectively, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10, if not less. Palmer delivered, but he got us, and he got us on the board and he was involved. But after the 15 minutes, I think he kind of cooled off a bit. It took his foot off the gas. Kind of seemed like he faded. And then when Joao Pedro came on in the second half, Joao Pedro too was just overdoing it. I don't know what it is with Joao Pedro trying. It's not, you are not Cole Palmer. Stop trying to be Cole Palmer. You have your players runners ahead of you. How about you release them? You set them on instead of carrying. Anyway, it faded to me. It faded Cole Palmer. The Bournemouth midfield clamped down on him very hard. I said it was deeper, and the creativity just dried up. Like I said, it was just Esteva who was trying very hard to make sure that something happened from from whom we got a penalty, and Kopama converted the penalty. He did some good stuff actually. It did quite a lot. Um, it was anyway. I don't even know. I'm just tired. I'm flat. I'm flat. I'm flat. I'm completely numb. I don't get any kind of excitement watching Chelsea anymore. And we can't keep playing like this. The mistakes that we make every day is just every time we get on the pitch is just it's just shocking. It's just shocking. We cannot defend set piece to save our life. Tonight was an Yeah, last night was an early scramble set piece, and Bournemouth didn't even need to. They didn't even need premium chances to others. They just exploited our disorderly, our lack of composure. And you compare that to how we start second half with more. We started in the second half with more better structure, energy, and intent, but we just weren't able. We're not able to put the final nail on the coffin. Another just to Manchester United also had their draw, and so I don't know, man. It's not exciting anymore talking about Chelsea. I have other things I would like to come on here to share with you guys. But I just don't have it in me anymore. Chelsea has drained me, and this is just my first time. I mean, my first year. Okay, as as a content creator. Okay, talking about Chelsea and the rest of the top six club, and this is just how depleted I am. If we cannot defend throw-ins, if we cannot defend set piece or second balls, I don't know what we're going to do against Manchester City on Sunday. So we finished the game 2-2 again at home, dropping point. And where does this leave us? The confidence. I'm not sure we have enough. I'm going to be here to give you guys my match preview for the game against Manchester City. And I'm just going to be here to give you guys my honest take on that game because I don't see any way Chelsea will be walking away with 3 points or walking away with even a point. I'm just being real here, and this is not me trying to put Chelsea down. We are on a very, very bad momentum right now. Top four race is now in jeopardy. The manager's scrutiny is rising, and fans are starting to be frustrated and off the chart. Not angry anymore. Like I'm just numb, okay, and that's worse. You expect the mistakes, and tonight's game just reinforced that feeling. We needed to beat Bournemouth, and it was non-negotiable that we needed to beat Bournemouth. We didn't, not even against a side with defense, not even a side with that, not even against a side that is on a free fall. Bournemouth is on a free fall, and each time they are up against Chelsea. Chelsea just do not have an answer for Bournemouth, and that's just telling us that we are not far from being exposed by any team. The season still has promise, but last night just showed again how fragile we really are. Let me know what you guys think about everything that I've said. Don't forget to like the video and share, because that's the only way you can help this channel grow. I really need you guys thoughts on everything that I've said, and what do you think I missed out on? What do you guys think about Sanchez? You think he's gonna be? It was just a one off thing. Sanchez just kept diving, and without really touching the ball. I don't know. I thought Enzo Maresca found a way out of it. I mean, a way around set piece and all that, but just anyway, don't forget to like the video and share and turn on your notification bell so that you're notified whenever I make a post. And yeah, I'll be here to give you guys my match take on the game on Thursday, as Manchester City are yet to play and Liverpool as well are yet to play. But until then, if there's any other thing that comes on, I'll be here to share with you guys. And it's Chelsea first, rivals next. Peace.